Thank you. You good, Joe?
Yeah,
Okay,
when you.
great.
How you guys
Hey,
doing?
how
How
you
you guys
doing?
doing? Good.
Different feel,
Oh,
different feel right now after coming off a win, and especially one where you had to overcome some adversity.
yeah. No, I mean it was a great win in the end. I mean, of course, when you're down 10 men, it's you don't expect to score, and I mean we wanted to walk away with a point, keep a clean sheet, but coming out with a win was huge for us, and we needed it, And so we definitely went on that plane back home, pretty happy.
Did the team almost like breathe a collective sigh of relief?
Yeah,
With that
I think
win?
we showed collectively. I thought we actually, really stayed together and we were organized and we did improve in that sense, even if we were man down. So we were happy. We took that away from the game for sure. It was definitely a sense of relief.
Sorry, but that game have a sense of almost had a must-win feel to it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, at first, we knew we want to get 3 points. Yeah, we knew we were away. We traveled so far, but we didn't think about a draw or a loss. We wanted to win this game. But when you go a man down, things change. You have to change your whole dynamic of how you play, and we still came out on top. So it was huge for us.
Talk about Ola's play. I mean,
Yeah,
he's on fire.
yeah, he's on fire, and I mean, it's fantastic for us. It's fantastic for him, for his confidence, and being new to the club, it's a great start, especially with the way our performances have been. I guess it's been good for him to keep on that high, and I mean his goal was great. It was a good collective, couple headers, playing it behind, but he did the hard work and made something out of nothing really.
Ema, for someone who's what 5'1"
I know,
or
yeah.
whatever, he wins a lot of headers.
He does. He's a clever little guy. He is. No, he did all right, especially on that play. I mean, he did just enough to get the ball over the defender, and Ola did the rest. But yeah, no, he's all right. He's a good
That's
little.
one of those skills that you don't expect. From
Yeah,
him.
it's pure intelligence
part of
from him for sure. So
Looking
credit to
ahead
him too.
to San Jose,
Yeah.
what are your emotions going into this game, Cali Classico?
Yeah, no, I mean it's always a special game for us and them, and even though we have LAFC around the corner, it's still a huge game for us. And I mean, even taking it away, whoever it was, even if it's another team, we know we need to win this game, especially at home.
Last one, guys.
What's that? I know it's my boyhood team, but I have to always put that aside, and it's a weird sensation, but I have to do that. So yeah, thanks guys.
Thanks,
Guys,
Sebastian.
we'll put in Ashley Cole for a minute or two.
Fifth starter from your 2006 World Cup team. How do you think he's going to do over here? What do you think about another teammate of yours coming over to play in MLS?
Yeah, I think he's good. I think it shows the kind of improvement of the league. Yeah, he's a little bit older, but to attract these kind of players is great for the league. Where he goes, I'm not too sure. I would have loved him here, but yeah, I'm excited if he does come to kind of play against him again.
Do you think he'll do well here?
Yeah, I think it's always different to the Premier League. We were getting older when we kind of leave. So again, he's not going to be the 18-year-old Wayne Rooney, but I think he's still got enough quality for this league. Yeah.
Seems that the players who have come over and done real well, yourself included, are players who come over here and take it as, it's like I'm playing in the Premier League. I'm playing in this league. It used to be a thing where some players would come over and thought they were on vacation. We don't see that anymore at all.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about of course, the other players that came here, but no, definitely. I think when you look at the kind of caliber of players have come, mostly they've won stuff, so they understand that kind of mentality of winning, and that kind of never goes away. So. Yeah, not just me, but you see other players want to come and want to work for their team.
What was it like for you watching last weekend's match? Was it hard for you, or did you obviously enjoy the result, but was it hard for you just looking on, just seeing the team just hang on and hang on?
Yeah, it was 3 points that we needed, so we'll take that positive out of the game. But yeah, watching it, I still think we need to do way too many things better. And we'll have to kind of, when all the boys come back from their region, and of course more, we have to prepare for a tough game against San Jose. So at the end of the day, we've got the 3 points on the road, so we'll take that.
One or two more.
With players getting ready to go to the World Cup, what has the coach said anything you guys about obviously keeping the group together and new players are going to have to step up?
No, not yet. Yeah, but we know we're going to miss quality in Jonah and Gio, and I don't know who else is going. Anyone else?
Ola's going away for a little while.
Is he? Yeah, so no, we're going to miss kind of our key players. So, like you mentioned, the other players who've kind of not been playing have been on the fringes. They have to come up and step up. And, who knows, if they're playing well, then they stay in the team. So it's a big kind of incentive for them to stay fit, work hard in training, and take their chance when it comes.
What do you think about this England team? This is a younger team than we've seen from England, and it seems like this is a generation that's coming up that looks like one of the better ones.
Yeah, it looks good, you know, but it's all good on paper. When you're playing in the World Cups and kind of European Championships is different. So I hope they've just got that mentality to kind of stick together, and when the luck's not going their way, that, like I mentioned, they stick together, and you know, with the players, the quality they have is they have a good chance.
Is there any particular players in that group that you really like, that you're really high on?
For me, Rashford, I think, you know, for a young kid, he's got a cool head on his shoulders. He can do everything. So Kane's on fire at the minute. Dele Alli's playing well. So yeah, I think they've got the players and the kind of characters to go far. But again, you're gonna need a little bit of luck as well. Absolutely. If you're playing against Germany.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
6 foot tall.
He's not much taller.
You didn't need to say that.
Yeah, he's not much taller.
Show us how you did that. That was amazing.
Well, we see you win a lot of headers. It's almost one of these things that people don't realize that you're very good at heading the ball.
I'm just explosive, so if the opportunity comes, I'll get up there and try and win it. I saw a YouTube clip of me just winning a bunch of headers, creating goals, so you guys should look out for that. That's it.
Looking ahead to San Jose, just how excited are you to get back on the field at home?
It's nice to get a win on the road, especially in those tough conditions, being a man down. And then, we battled it out. Guys are looking fresh today. The other guys are in doing their region. So I think most of the guys will be ready to go by tomorrow, and then looking forward to the game.
The team that really needed a win, and you're down to 10 men and on the road. That's a real difficult situation to pull that out. What did that mean to this team?
It means a lot, but obviously, the next game is gonna be what proves it. We can't just have that performance and just think that's gonna take care of everything else. We have to come out aggressively and play and work hard for each other, just as we did in the last game, to get the kind of results we want.
How important is it at home? You guys have really struggled at home the last year and a half to turn this into what it used to be, Fortress.
We just have to take care of it game by game, and just a rivalry, and no better way to try and start getting that home dominance by getting a win on Friday. Yeah.
Came off the bench last game. What do you prefer, off the bench or as a starter?
What do you think?
How do you adapt? How do you adapt to doing different?
I definitely, as every player wants, I want to start because you get more opportunities then to impact the game. I'm looking forward to starting like every game. That's how I prepare for it, and it's up to the coach to decide. And wherever he plays me, I will not be happy being on the bench, but I know if I get my chance, I got to come and make the most out of it. So I'll be ready whether I'm starting or I'm off the bench.
How's the chemistry with the team? With all these new players and everything, injuries and players having to step up.
We're still coming together. The most important thing is to work hard for each other. If you work hard defensively, trying to close a man down when your teammate is out of position. On the other end, when you get the ball offensively, another guy is going to open up for you 2 yards the other way. That will make it easier. So just got to work hard for each other, and I think things will click. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emma. Thank you.
Hey, Ziggy.
How you
Hello,
doing?
Coach.
Good.
Hey, Zig.
We here? Here. Okay.
No, you're perfect.
So,
Okay.
you did well to get the points on the road, but what do you need to do to turn StubHub back into Fortress StubHub?
Well, we got to defend better. That's been our big issue all the way through, and I think we defended better in this last game. Even though we played a man down, I think we bent and we gave some possession away, obviously, because that's going to happen. But I thought our desire and our willingness to block shots and do the things necessary to defend well, we did. So we got to do that again at StubHub, and as well get to the other end and create goals.
3 points is 3 points, doesn't matter where it comes, but everyone talks about how important it is to get those 3 points at home. Why is that? Why is home so more important than the road?
Well, because at home it should be a little easier for you, and you also want to reward your fans. The fans are the lifeblood of any club, and so obviously there's going to be more fans at your game at home than there are away, and you want to reward them. You want to reward them for coming to their games. You want to reward them for buying the tickets. You want to reward them for being there and shouting for you and making noise. So for me, it's really winning at home is about you as a player, us as a club, us as an entire entity, rewarding the fans for their faith in us and their willingness to and support us. And so as a result of that, it should be a little bit easier in terms of getting points at home, and you want to make that an enclave.
Much better mood in training this week after.
Well, we've only trained once, and we've only trained once, and tomorrow's the day before the game again, so we're not getting a lot of training in. But obviously a win always helps. It helps us from a confidence standpoint as well.
Did you almost breathe a sigh of relief after you finally got in a win column last weekend?
I was happy. I don't know if it's a sigh of relief, but we talked about it and we said, look, the playoffs are there for us. We got to start on that road. We start on the road today. We came away with 3 points in Montreal, and we got to continue on the road now.
What kind of conversation, if any, did you have with Zlatan about the red card?
And we talked briefly. I mean, he's a veteran player. He knows what was right or what was wrong about it, and so he's. Generally, I find that you don't need to have big discussions. It's not like you're sitting down with your son or something and saying, hey, you got to learn this for the next time. That's not that kind of scenario.
And what about what does it look like with Gio this week? Do you get a feel for Friday yet?
We'll see. I mean, he trained today, so we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
How about your thoughts on this weekend's match? It'd be nice to be at home, obviously.
Well, it's nice to be at home. For us, it's always shifting lineups a little bit, so we get to change lineups again a little bit. So from that standpoint, we get a different look. San Jose's been, they've played 5 in the back for a couple of games. They went to 4-4-2 in the second half. So a little bit uncertain whether they're coming with 5 or coming with 4 in the back. But we'll have to adjust to it.
Is this still a rivalry? You have LAFC here now.
I think it's still a rivalry. I think Northern California against Southern California has always been a rivalry, whether it's been basketball or baseball or football. It's always been there. It's maybe a little more like almost like a Portland-Seattle, where the cities don't always think well of each other. So I think that's always going to maintain a rivalry. But obviously, with LAFC being here and being whatever 10 miles down the street, it's a different kind of rivalry.
What about the turnaround? Not only did you have to fly across country from another country, but you have 4 days in between games.
It's not ideal, but it's reality, so we got to deal with it. I mean, we've got 3 games in the next 8 days, beginning with the San Jose game. So we're going to have to rotate, and we lose players to the World Cup in between there, a national team. So we've got to figure it out.
Ola's going, right?
Yeah, Ola will be here for the next 2 games. And then Ola's going to play for them, so I missed 1 game. Gio and Jonathan play with us against San Jose, and then they join the Mexican team.
And Ola plays Wednesday and plays Friday and Wednesday, and then he goes.
He plays Friday and Wednesday, and then he goes. So he's only going to miss 1 game.
Clemente.
Talk about all
Clementa's staying.
Can you talk about all this productivity last game and what you expect from him on Friday?
Ola, Ola works very hard, and that's one of the things he always gives us. And even when he's playing on the flank, we want him to stretch the defense and get inside. So he was able to score 3 goals, in 3 games coming from the left. He got another goal, after we pushed him up front. So he's a guy who's always goal dangerous. He wants to get around the goal. He's got a great desire to try and score goals, and hopefully we can continue to use that as we play this weekend.
What would you like to see your team be more consistent?
I think it's just a matter of our defending being consistent. When you look at us, and as even we said at halftime, playing down a man, we feel we'll find a goal somewhere. We'll always find a goal. So we just need to take care of things at the other end of the field. And I think when we have 11 guys on the field and all our pieces on the field, I think we can find more than 1 goal. And we've shown that by scoring 2 goals on the road, consecutively. But it's our defending has to become more solid, more resolute.
Any thoughts on Wayne Rooney appearing to be making a move over to Major League Soccer?
I really don't talk about those things or comment on them until they actually happen, because there's so many rumors. You got the Patrick Vieira rumor. Is he going to Nice? Is he not? They're all rumors right now. We all like reading about them.
Ziggy, what have you seen in the last couple of weeks of Arce, training with the first team and then going on the road with you guys this past game? Only got a couple minutes here, but what have you seen of development in him over the last 2 or 3 weeks?
No, he's doing well. He had a little bit of a hamstring problem, so we had to, ease off of him a little bit, and he played a little during that time with the second team. It also, college players, usually when they come into the league after about a 3-4 month period, sort of hit a little bit of a psychological barrier, but I think he's through that now, and I thought, even though I only played a couple of minutes, he did what I needed him to do, and I think in these next 3 games, you'll probably see him out there.
What do you think of Clementa's first appearance?
It was okay. We tried to keep it simple. We thought Piatti was going to start on the left wing. He didn't go there till more towards the end of the game, but we just wanted him to be part of our defensive effort. So, I think he was prepared that way, and, he played with confidence.
Okay.
Thanks,
Coach.
Coach.